Hey guys, it's Aaron Heiser with Baker's Leather Supply. I'm standing outside the beautiful Ramada Inn in Sheridan, Wyoming, where we are having the Rocky Mountain Leather Trade Show. This show lasts 3 days. It's always right at this time of year, and I thought, just like the Prescott show, I'd walk you around and kind of show you what it's got going on. So let's go inside. I was trying to get up there, doing a video for the YouTube channel. By the way, that was Rusty Darnell of Springfield Leather. He'd like you to know that he brings all the coffee to this show, and he keeps me hydrated.
Hydrated and caffeinated.
Yeah. So when you first come in, here's a registration booth where normally Cheryl and Ralph are sitting, but this is the lovely Velvet and Mr. Davis Reynolds. Hi, guys. Oh, it's my YouTube channel. We like to make sure everybody else gets to see the show, too. Back here is JB Custom Leather. They have lots of older tools and stitchers and stuff like that for boots and things like that. There's all that coffee I was telling you about from Springfield. Nice guys to do that, right? Alright, so we're going to walk around, and this is a little bit bigger show than Prescott, so this will be a little bit longer of a video. So, first thing we're coming to here is Double K Leather, St. Louis, Missouri. Really good folks. They've got some really good leather. But I know for a fact that right now, I think he's down in my booth looking around. So, there we go. All right, over here we have Leather Wranglers. This is Rosa Zalzak right here. Apparently Paul is out. But anyway, they make the Leather Wranglers swivel knives, head knives, round knives. Basically, if it's sharp and can hurt you, they make it. And they make it well. Alright, over here we have the tooling bench. They do a lot of old tool restoration and all those great old tools that nobody's making anymore. They make sure that we still have a steady supply of them going on. So, they're, again, the leather tooling bench out of Cedar City, Utah, apparently. So there you go, guys. Over here's the beautiful Miss Julie Bauer and her patterns and people that don't want to be in a video, apparently. So anyway, Julie has some awesome chap and shink patterns. She teaches at all these, chap and shink patterns. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that.
However
Anyway,
you want to say it.
yeah, so Lindy Williams is the one that always makes sure that I know.
Oh, right on.
So anyway, she's got some amazing patterns and stuff. You got a website? What do you got?
Right here.
There it is right there. She also teaches all this up in her shop up in the Northwest. And she's going to teach it at Maker's Leather Supply.
You bet.
No matter what she says. Over here we have Schwartz Custom Boots. And it looks like we sell leather. Really nice leather. Wow, this is great stuff right here.
Yeah, we got this leather, and then we have boot last. We have some saddle skirting, some sole bends, and then some sole and just like boot making supplies.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to zoom in on your sign here so they get some contact information from you. All right. Oh, there, even better. Something with an old 52 Ford or Chevy on it, so even better. All right, so there it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How's it going, folks?
Pretty good.
Is this part of that? No? What do we do?
No. I make boot and shoemaking tools.
Okay, Mr. Anderson here makes boot and shoemaking tools. Looks like some right on. And some really cool looking pins. Good stuff. Where are you out of?
Don't take a picture of that.
Where are you out of?
Ladysmith, Wisconsin.
Okay. Awesome. Good to meet you. Okay, so we're going to walk to another area now. So over here we have the Tandy Booths. Right here, they take up this entire area right here, showing all the best that Tandy has to offer. And let's see, I think it'd be smartest to go this way. Excuse me.
Oh, all the time use. All the time.
Real quick, this is Steve Derricott's booth, the lace master. His son Greg is demonstrating it for people. This is an amazing tool. I've had one for about 20 years. I cut a lot of lace out of this sucker, and they've got some other tools here and everything. You got a card or something with your contact information?
Right over there.
There it is. So, there's all their information right there if you need to get a hold of them. They make some amazing stuff.
We use the injector style blades.
So out of that room, we'll come in here to Gump Hackbarth Tools. Lonnie's apparently not here right this second, but I happen to know a young lady named Becky that might be here. No, I don't know you. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we met in this town a long time ago. But anyway, Gump Hackbarth has all their tools here and showing off all their great stamps and stuff. And there's their contact information right there. All right, Becky, I'll come back and we'll talk. And there's a dog. All right, and then here's one of the new booths in town. This is Joe Mailing of 23 Plus Leatherwork. He's got lots of badass pattern packs, and his tooling is just, yeah, you can see. So, yeah, Joe is new to the Sheridan show. This is his first year. He thinks he'll come back next year. He's pretty sure of it. But we're also going to have him down in Texas one day soon, teaching a class. I say soon, that's a relative thing, you know. If I say I'm going to do something, give me 2 years. So anyway, there's Joe's contact information. He's up in Pendleton, Oregon. He does teach in his shop and also sells some supplies and things like that. So, we'll see you later, Joe. All right, real quick, here's Dwayne Watts with the, I'm just doing over the whole show, but Dwayne Watts with his swivel knives and stuff. We actually are doing a 2-minute tooltip video with him today, so you'll get more information on all that. Here's his contact information right here. And yeah, and he has an Etsy page as well, DW Leatherworks, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. So we're back to orientate yourself. There's the Tandy booth. We're gonna go back down there into what I call the pit, and look at some other stuff. All right, this booth right here is a newer one in town. This is David Mabe. He's making really nice round knives or head knives, swivel knives, and some stamps. He's doing a great job with them. I actually bought one of his round knives yesterday, so I'm kind of excited to try it out. But there you go, right there is his contact information.
Anyway, she goes, I'll tell you, the last crew.
There you go. Right here we've got the CS Osborne booth. They brought lots of goods to show off. All right, this is the Trey Hide Company. I believe they were in Prescott as well. They sell lots of like hair-on cow and stuff like that. A few finished goods. Got some metallics here, and yeah. I think one year they had a big old bison here. I really wanted it, but I didn't buy it. So, oh well. All right, so when we turn around, here's Ron's Tools over here. We did a 2-minute tool tip with him, so that'll be up soon. But Ron's, we sell their tools. They have some amazing edgers. Well, they have the most amazing edgers. So round edgers, French edgers, Montana edgers. They have lots of saddle making specific tools, bleeder pliers, things like that. Anyway, Ron's Tools. What's your website?
Website?
Yeah.
Is Ron's.
There we go. There's contact information right there. Great folks. Try their edge rub. Thanks, Toby. Right here is the lovely Barb. Barb, this isn't the 2-minute video. I was just doing a roundabout of the whole show here. Barb's going to do us a 2-minute tool tip on her awesome lacing machines. She's got lots of lace cutters and bevelers and all kinds of specialized machinery for lace and braiding and stuff like that. But Barb is a rock star, and we really appreciate everything she does for the industry. By the way, people that want to learn how to braid, she sells that video, the one on the right there. is the greatest video ever made. I tried everything I could to learn how to braid and then I couldn't. And then I did this video, or watched this video, and now I can. So, to get a hold of Barb, where's one of your cards, Barb? There it is. To get a hold of Barb, there is her contact information right there. Totally worth it to take a look at her website. Thanks, Barb. Yep. All right, so we're going to walk across the squeaky old bridge. Okay, see, they got a little creek in here, and a squeaky old bridge. All right. So now we're coming up on the coolest booth in the entire show. This is Maker's Leather Supply booth. There's Doc and Justin holding it down while I walk around and film stuff. Now they're cuddling again. We've had problems with this weekend, guys. So we've got all of our templates and everything, thread, you know. Y'all know what we have if you watch my video. So there you go. We got lots of Herman Oak skirting on sale that we got from Herman Oak. Send it straight up here for us. Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. So that was David of Leather Machine Company. All right, this is Bob Klenda's booth. Bob makes, sorry, I hate to surprise everybody, but Bob makes amazing patterns for saddlebags and knife sheaths and chaps and things like that. Have y'all got a card that I can, there it is. So there's Bob's contact information right there.
Yeah, gotta have some new information.
Sorry, new information. So we have a sticker. All right, so there it is right there. You might want to check it out because honestly, his work is beautiful, so I'm sure his instructions are even better. Over here we have Jesse Smith Saddlery right here. Jesse sells some of his pattern packs. I know he does lessons in his shop and stuff like that. Really great stuff. He has this Northwestern style of tooling, which is very unique and really, really nice. Here we've got some of our Academy of Western Artists awards because, you know, Jesse's kind of a badass in his field. And I forgot, what's her name? Katie, yes. So this is Katie. She comes to every show. She wears the chaps and the cuffs and the belt. And, yeah, Katie, I guess, keeps Jesse, you know, company on the road. So she's at every show with him. Janie even made her a shirt once. All right, so over here we have Steel Stamps Incorporated. Okay, these guys were at Prescott as well, but Tim Purdy of Steel Stamps makes some of the best maker's marks in the business. He is just absolutely amazing to work with. He's a really good guy. People that watch me work always ask where my stamp came from, and this is it right here. He made my gorilla stamp that everybody likes to comment about. So there's how you can get a hold of him. It is steelstampsinc.com. All right, over here's the Leather Machine Company booth. Vince already sold all their machines, so there's not a lot going on in it right now. But, you know, they're still pretending to work some, though. So, all right, so that's this room. Now we're going to go upstairs. Yes. I'll catch up to you in a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Here we have Bruce Johnson Leather Tools. He's another one that takes old tools and restores them to their former glory. And sometimes if you're looking for an obscure tool, Bruce will not only know everything there is to know about it, but he'll have 2 or 3 of them in stock. Yeah, so he's got lots of punches and edgers and creasers and everything like that. And he does amazing work with them.
I'd rather be driving and her feeling good.
And by the way, that's Jim Linnell. Shh. Who? All right, so there's the other side of Bruce's. There's where he's got some of his splitters and things like that. And there's Bruce himself. Normally he has Rundy in here, you know, actually, you know, being the personable one because, you know, Bruce just talks about tools, so.
Not mouths, but thermos.
All right, this is Gordon Andrus's booth right here. Gordon sells a lot of tools and patterns and stuff. He is a master of everything swivel knife, and so he gives a lot of classes and advice on sharpening and maintaining swivel knives and stuff. He's got some great books and things like that. He's threads, and he also gives a hand stitching class that I personally have not taken, but I've heard amazing things about. But I'm not going to interrupt him because he's over there talking to customers. All right. Over here is Yoon's booth. He actually brought some really neat old knives, or not old, but really neat knives from Japan. Some cooking knives, skiving knives, some really nice shears that I wish I could get a pair of. He sells Tokenol. He gives a really good edging class here at the shows. And looks like we've got some edge creasers down here and stuff. Everything he sells is just very finely made. He knows what he's looking for. Here's some of his leather work that he also has available. And I mean, his wallets are just beautiful. They're flawless. They're amazing in every way. And like there's some of his bags and stuff right there. I could only wish to do that level of work sometimes. Yeah. Janie's doing good. She's just suffering from not being here. So, yeah. So,
I'm very grateful to God that she's
we are too. So this is Bob Park's booth. Bob makes and sells his Edge Magic. It's a really great edging compound or a burnishing compound. He also has the refillable markers and stuff that work really well with it. Anyway, no, they don't work well with the.
because this is wax.
Oh,
And those are
okay. I
alcohol.
thought they worked with it. So okay then, use them for dyes and stuff like that.
Yes.
Bob does have a really great book, Western Floral Designs.
What are you doing making it?
Do video for my YouTube, just people that don't get to make it to the show get to see what's going on here. Yeah, and Janie. Oh, there we go.
Honey, glad you're okay.
That one's for you, Janie.
Yes, love you.
All right, so this is the Herman Oak Leather booth. We have had a few run-ins with these guys this weekend. We've got a rumble in the parking lot at 3 o'clock. Looks like I'm about 40 minutes late. So, Herman Oak Leather, we sell it. Some other people sell it, but we don't care about them. And, yeah, it's good stuff. Just going around showing people that don't get to see this place. So, all right. What do we got here? Whose booth is this? Ah, there it is. Gallagher Leather. There's the sign I was looking for. Gallagher Leather is over in California, I believe. And bet I can find a card or something with some information on it. But anyway, they have some templates for saddle makers and stuff like that. Theirs are bright orange as opposed to my blue ones. So anyway, I know that they also sell Herman Oak Leather and stuff like that, run by some really good folks. So they're actually always attached to the Herman Oak booth. So right here is Dr. Rayner of Rainia Aquilum-based, water-based contact cements and glues. He is from Germany, really good guy, and he has a great product. The Aquilum glue is really good stuff. He's talking to a customer right now, so we're going to keep moving. Over here we have Phoebings. Phoebings always brings a table and represents themselves and shows off, that they sell more than what all their distributors, Sometimes their distributors don't carry everything, such as ourselves. But anyway, Phoebing makes a great product or we wouldn't carry it, right? So there you go. Thanks. Weber Stirrups is a really big name in the industry. Really good folks. I have built one saddle in my life. It has Weber Stirrups on it. So there you go. They always have a really pretty booth. And if you are interested in Weber Stirrups, there's their contact information right there. But that's about the extent of my knowledge on saddle making and stirrups. So, all right, here we have Hagel Leather Tools and Supply. Really good folks. I've bought several tools and things from them. But where y'all out of? Where y'all out of? I'm not recording you, but where y'all?
Dayton, Wyoming.
Dayton, Wyoming is where they are, okay? And they've got a lot of Bob Douglas tools. And they have lots of older tools that have been reconditioned to be brand new tools again. So once again, they have lots of obscure tools that you can't find anywhere else, and they're in amazing condition. And so there you go. And it goes on forever. I mean, they've got lots of stuff here. Oh yeah, and they're one of the few places you can find these. These are beaver tails, vegetable tanned beaver tails. Great for inlays and stuff like that. They're really cool to work with. Alright, right here we've got Chuck Smith's booth. Okay, Chuck is makes the old smoothie swivel knife, of course, and he has a few other tools available, and not to mention the, was it about 2,000 years worth of experience that you've got there, Chuck, for us? Chuck's one of the most experienced guys I know, so he's an amazing artist, and he makes a fine product. We're going to get him to do a 2-minute tooltip video later. All right, over here we have Jeremiah Watts' booth. His wife always runs it for her, but there's Colleen Watt right there with all her radiance. But this is Jeremiah Watt Products. There's the sign. RanchToArena.com is their website. They sell lots of buckles and conchos and things like that, and they're really high quality. They also make a long line of tools. Stamping tools, edging tools, stitching tools, all kinds of tools, and there they are. So, keep walking here. I haven't seen this booth before, but they apparently have lots of great looking finished goods, really pretty leather bracelets and things like that, and jewelry. I'm probably going to have to, now that I've made this video and shown this, I'm now going to have to get something for Janie on the way home. And yeah, but they've got some really pretty stuff here. Do y'all have a card that I can zoom in on that has your contact information on it?
Sure.
There it is. I'm sorry.
There's a card right
Yeah.
there. Thank you.
So
Mary.
yeah, so they've got some great stuff. There's their information right there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to come shopping for Janie now that I put this on my YouTube channel. So she's doing a lot better. She just shouldn't be here. She needs to be resting. So all right, Timberline saddle trees. They make very, very nice looking rawhide trees or rawhide covered trees. There's their contact information right there. Here's a couple of their trees. Shaler Leathercraft out of Australia makes really, really high quality interiors for wallets and things like that, where you can buy the interior, you know, like this, and then cover it with your own tooled leather or however you want to make it. Their stuff is very high quality. It's probably the best ones that you can buy readily made. This is Mr. Hockhauser's booth right here. He comes to all these shows. He's always got some really great leather deals, and yeah, he's even got some zebras over there. So his kid and kip skin is always so nice. It's really great looking leather. All right, and here we have Mr. Jeff Mosby of Grey Ghost Graphics. Makes some really high quality Delrin maker's marks and things like that, or custom stamps for you. He's also got some really, really nice pedal lifters and a few great templates for different measurements and things like that. Jeff, you got there's contact information right there. Just slide your, there we go. There's how you can get a hold of Jeff right there. He's a great guy. I've had stamps from him for years. So, thank you, Eric. Yes, sir. Have a great day. Wildcat Gold and Silversmiths. I looked at these guys' booths earlier, and they've got some amazing, amazing silver and gold work. And yeah, so they come here every year, and they have some really neat stuff. Do you have a card or something with your contact information that I can put out here? Thank you. So there is their contact information right there, wildcatengraving.com. Mr. Kendall Smith. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
American Elk and Deer, we showed you them in Prescott. They're a great company. They've got some really cool leathers, and but they're busy, so we're not going to take up their time too much here. How you doing, sir? All right, over here we have Bork and Sons Saddle Hardware. So they've got lots of rigging plates and things like that here. They look very high quality brass. I don't know a lot about saddle making. Y'all know that about me. But these look like really, really high quality pieces. I've also got some cinch straps over here. All right, over here we've got the Montana Leather booth. Montana Leather, as you know, is kind of like Maker's Leather Supply. They sell lots of great leathers and stuff like that. There's that German dude's glue I was just talking about. And yeah, they've got a whole assortment of leathers here at the show. Lots of oil tans, some embossed leathers. Looks like some bison, stuff like that.
Bullhide on the end.
A bullhide down on the end. All right.
Double shoulders.
Got some Herman oak and some double shoulders and ooh, kangaroo. There's a hard one to get. Okay, Montana Leather Supply has kangaroo.
Ostrich.
And I love this color. And ostrich. Good stuff. All right.
A couple of shark labs because we brought a
Oh,
couple.
wow.
We got a couple
Sharks.
just to, test interest.
Right on. What's y'all's website?
MontanaLeather.com.
There you go. MontanaLeather.com is where you can get those things. If you saw something that you liked.
Get a quick shot of the card.
Yeah, there we go. There's their contact information right there. Thanks, Charles.
Yeah, man.
All right, the Tipman sewing machine guys are here showing off their hand stitcher. This was my first machine, just like it is so many others. And yeah, I learned more about sewing on one of these things than I ever have on any kind of automated machine. But we're Indiana, right?
Yes.
Yes, so Tipman is in Indiana. And yeah. Y'all have a card or something I can zoom in on a website? And
Yep.
sorry about that.
You see it on here.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking at this card, and then I look at this name tag. This is Brad Tipman, the president of the company. So, good to meet you. We're going to talk. Thank you, sir. All right, here's the Weaver Leathercraft Supply booth. Okay, they brought all their machines. They brought all their stuff. Generally, at their booth, they have demos, and you can order stuff to be shipped to your house. All right, this is the Grs Engraving Booth. Currently, Jeremiah Watt is up here engraving. I'll zoom in on the TV because he's got. I'm just putting a quick video on my YouTube channel about what everybody's missing if they're not here this week. So it looks like he's sketching out some scroll work that he's going to engrave on this brass plate here, and it's going to look amazing when he's done. I'm quite sure. So Grs Engraving is in Kansas. I went to their school. It was a really neat thing to go to. But turns out I'm a leather worker and not an engraver. There's their contact information. They are the leader in the industry, in my eyes, on engraving machines and products. There's some of the work that's been done just here at the show, just as an example. Okay, next up to bat, we've got Lenskov fur and leather, sheepskin, deer gloves, and more. I know for a fact that a couple of years ago I was here and they had a jackalope, and it now hangs in my shop. Had to have a jackalope. So they've got all kinds of neat furs and stuff like that. These are things that are difficult to get for, in normal shops like mine, but like they've got some really awesome beaver and stuff like that. Spray gunner. These guys sell all kinds of airbrushing equipment and stuff like that. They've started giving some classes here at the shows, but currently John is not in the booth, so spraygunner.com is their website. And this is Mr. Clay Miller's booth. Anybody that knows our history, we used to share a shop with Clay Miller. He's making some amazing tools still. He's brought lots of mauls and awls and scalpel handle blades. Everybody asks me where I get my scalpel handle blade. Or my scalpel handle. Well, Clay Miller made it, and there it is. There's the ones he's got here at the show. Over here, he's got some of his modeling tools and push bevelers and things like that. Lots of his swivel knives with the knurled handle. All kinds of great stuff. And then, of course, he's got plenty of his stamps. This year, Clay brought his entire family to the show, which is great because I hadn't seen the triplets since they were much younger. And there's my friend at Von Gators right there. His wife ran out of the booth as soon as she saw me walking down the road. Apparently, she does not like my camera. Anyway, Von Gators, guys, if you get a gator from me, this is where it came from. If you want to go direct to the source, vongators.com, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, VAUGHANGATORS.com. Or Ty Hill. There we go. Anyway, man, that one is pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. Janie would kill me if I bought that. But I want it. All right, over here we have High Desert Silver. They come to some of these shows and they sell buckle and concho sets that are really, really nice. I have bought a gift or two for Janie at this booth. How's it going, Tom?
All right, and yourself?
Good, good. I'm just showing my YouTube channel what they're missing if they're not here. So,
Well, you have a YouTube channel.
yes, sir.
How do you go about doing those things?
I'll talk to you about it in just a minute. I do a lot of teaching and stuff on YouTube, so I've got a lot of followers and
Teach what?
Leathercraft, how to make things. So, yeah, I'll come back and talk to you about it in just a minute. All right, so this is Hanson Western Gear. Here is their contact information right here, hansonsilver.com. And this is more of their stuff. All right, here we have Mr. Scott Davidson. He's kind of a newcomer to the show scene, but he is making some amazing leatherworking knives. They are very high quality. They're extremely sharp. You'll lose a finger in a heartbeat. So, lots of great stuff. His contact information is right here, solidrockknives.com. There's the phone number, 678-316-1318. He also makes non-leather related knives. There's some back there on that table behind him. But I've got my eye on one, but if it's still there at the end of the show, I'm definitely going to take it home with me. All right, save the best for last. This is Barry King's booth, the jewelry counter of all the booths in Sheridan. So, Barry is here selling his best wares, all the pretties. This show he brings his shop is only 4 blocks from here, so it is not difficult at all for him to lug all this stuff over here. And anyway, it's really neat to get to go to his shop too. He gave me a tour once of the back where they actually make all the tools and everything, and really neat. So that's it. I walked through pretty much the entire show. I hope you got to see some stuff that you normally don't get to see. And until next time, I'm Aaron Heiser of Maker's Leather Supply. Have a great day.